Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're very much on the way now. Marcelo just loves to go forward whenever he can. And he's forced to go back. Referee's given a throw. Now he's off and running. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. It's a good run down the right. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. And he gets rid in a hurry. Seedorf.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well,
he's had a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Chelsea finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And this is Eto'o. Hazard with the delivery. And he's taking no chances there. And he's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Cruyff. Nedved was in no mood for any of that.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Eto'o. Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Vieira conjures time and space where few can. Bale. Oh, he's burst through. Picked out. And a chance! Oh, he's been caught napping.
Chelsea are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Eto'o. Eto'o looking to play him in. Chance for a shot! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter, not a lot more to add.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And here's Eto'o. Seedorf.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
That's an imaginative pass. Marcelo is looking to influence the game from out wide. Gullit. Vieira. And it's made its way to him. Lovely bit of skill. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And it's Marcelo. Azar.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Desailly did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Eto'o. Now it's Hazard. Seedorf. Big chance! Yes! And they're threatening to fly away here. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just wait.
And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action. Hazard. Now that looks a decent ball. Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Nice control. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Marcelo. He's pretty much a defender in name alone, to be honest, because his biggest contributions always seem to come at the other end of the pitch. He's great at controlling the ball when under pressure and seems to have a great knack for finding that half a yard to dig out across. He's got a decent shot too, so his teammates will be looking to bring him into play at every opportunity, I would think.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Hazard. Pepe.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Pull it. He won't be happy with that one.
Inter definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's been taken short. Hazard. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. And here's Cruyff. That is lovely. And a chance! Goal! Inter!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Inter Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Vieira.
Chelsea are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Desailly promptly onto that, and that is that. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's managed to get free. And this is Ibrahimovic. Can he get it through? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Cruyff. He is just caressing the ball. And he can clear it away. Over to the other side. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nedved. Nesta is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Marcelo. Oh, good-looking ball. Great work on the overlap. Eto'o receives it in a wide position. Incoming delivery. Cleared away and claimed it back swiftly.
That's good play from him.
Takes a shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
That was really positive from him. He was far too good for those defenders and nearly scored a cracker.
Not the most accurate pass. He's picked his way through.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Gullit cuts out the pass. He's got away. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Chelsea finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Back underway then.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Bale looking to receive it in space. Goes for the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Vieira with the clearance. And he's taking no chances there. Played back. And it's Nedved. Oh, that's neat. Lovely, now then. Yamal, challenged just a bit on the firm side. Yamal. Bale, being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Marcelo got a long way forward to join the attack. Bale. And that's a throw-in. Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Bale. Space for him to turn and look. And that should get the job done.
Chelsea really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. Ball in towards the middle. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
Coming on the field, number 17.
Turns back here, probably the best option.
Cafu.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
He has found the way through. Bellingham.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Plenty to aim at here. And he's quick to get rid. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Pressing high and with purpose. Nesta pokes it out wide. Some good work on the right flank here. Vieira did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Nedved.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Showing good feet. Seedorf. And the shot! And yes, it's there! Two up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Complete awareness, he understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Substitutions taking place.
Inter Milan are making a change now. So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive. Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Just 5 minutes left. Nice looking ball. He's cut it out. It's their second corner of the game. Punched away. And it's Vieira. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. That is good alertness. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening.
3 minutes added time.
Threads one in, Pullet picks it up out wide. And the number on the board is 3. Bale.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vieira. Roberto Carlos venturing. And we're done. Chelsea were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Please turn your
Chelsea
attention to the
desperately
screen for
failing to
information
impose
provided by
themselves
the
on the
local
game.
police.
Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things already rolling. Well, 2014-15 certainly provided some terrific highlights for Lionel Messi's career showreel. Many claimed it was his best season ever. He did, of course, win the treble, and Jim, it doesn't get a whole lot better than that.
Well, one of the pinnacles of his club career, Peter.
And what stood out for you?
His performance against Madrid's other team was just stunning, especially when you look back that they played him 6 times the previous season and didn't win once. So he just took them apart with his usual ruthless efficiency.
Desailly kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Ibrahimovic, and it's Vieira. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Desailly. Pressing high and with purpose. And it's Bergomi. Zanetti. Nedved. Zanetti is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Not the most accurate pass. Nedved. And it's Messi. And here's Hazard. Look, he's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Chelsea finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Gullit. Messi. Gullit. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Gerrard. Nedved. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Chelsea are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. And this is Gullit. Always onto this. And a chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, good read. Well, that looks a decent ball. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Vieira. Oh, this is a very good run. Gullit. Shot at goal!
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Bergomi. And Zanetti. Not the most convincing of passes. Cannavaro. And it's Zanetti. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And it's Gerrard. And this is Hullet. Backward it goes. And this... Can he finish?
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Chelsea certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And here's Hullet. Desai attempts a clearance. Hullet did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nedved with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Yamal. And the shot! Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Nedved. And that interception was most necessary. And that signals the end of the first period. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Hello everybody. And
any strong opinions on the first half?
Chelsea really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So once again, we're underway. Now it's Hullet. Ibrahimovic. He's a sharp little ball here. And he plays one through. Chance for a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Gerrard. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Bergomi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, that is one way to stop him. Looking for options for movement. A lot. It's Nedved! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Ferdinand, and they've switched it over to the other side.
That's a great ball cross field.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Messi, a player who needs no introduction.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival, Rummenigge. So we've reached the hour mark. And it's Nedved. And here's Hazard. He's in a great position here. Rummenigge! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Messi. Great chance! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
So time for change.
Yamal.
And this one has been on the
Number
cards for a little
22.
while.
Gullit. Number 21.
And this is Bale.
Ibrahimovic.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Coming on the field.
That's
Number
tidy.
4, Cafu. Number 19. Pele. Number 7. Cristiano
not gone well.
Ronaldo.
Great ball, and there's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Gerrard is offering a wry smile there.
Distributed tidily, not where it came from. Nice control. Big chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Hazard, who can single-handedly make a difference. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Cafu, Bale, he's being urged to shoot. Oh, facing up to... Decent chance! It's a goal! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Substitutions taking place.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Chelsea go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Pelé, and he cuts out the supply. Zanetti. Now, what about a counter-attack? Gullit is onto it in a flash. And it's Gullit. Gerrard. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nedved. Pelé, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Azar. Rummenigge. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. It's run loose here. And he was quick to react. Nedved. Now it's Gullit. Now it's Bale. He'll try from distance. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Hazard.
There will be 3 minutes
Before
added time.
claims comfortable. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nedved finding himself in space. That is lovely. He's found some... and he shoots! And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. Chelsea have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it.
Hello, attendees.
Well, from
This
behind,
is a
Jim, that is some win,
children's
isn't it?
announcement.
Well, I've just got to
Please
give them
keep your
great
eyes
credit
on
for
your
the way in
children
which
during
they've
the
managed
match
to
at
turn
all
this
times.
around. Going behind seemed to strengthen their resolve, and it's been a wholehearted reaction and an absolutely terrific win.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway.
I think Pavel Nedved's going to have a starring role here, Peter. Being two-footed, he can operate both as a traditional and as an inverted winger. So he always offers you that option, hugging the line or coming inside.
Very versatile, isn't he?
Yeah, and then there's that trademark run from deep.
So the defence are going to have their hands full.
You can say that again.
Probing pass. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever... It's Nedved!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Threads one in. Bale finding himself in space. And this is Gerrard. Shapes to shoot! Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Berry. Thuram. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Bale. Goes for goal! Gareth glittering Bale! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now it's Bale. Nedved. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Hullet. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Hullet is in a really good position out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a throw. And he's picked it up out wide. Just eases him off the ball. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nedved, this is promising. That is lovely. It's a good foot in there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Yamal kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Crunching tackle. That looks a good ball through. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nedved. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Yamal. And it's Gerrard. And this is Bale. Look at the space here. Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good-looking ball. That was just lacking in accuracy. Yamal. Showing good feet. That's going across. He leaps for it. Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Oh, that's nice. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Nedved. Adriano. Gullit. Yamal. Impressive jump. That's going to go a long way. That's the end of the first 45. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Reflections on the first half?
I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Chelsea with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Yamal. Coming on the field.
This is going once more.
Number 4,
Chelsea
Cafu.
currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Cruyff. Chelsea do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Bale. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Berry. Thuram making good progress on the right-hand side. And it's Vieira. Great ball, and he's in. Hit! Oh, quite a hit, and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Rijkaard. And it's Nedved. Pirlo can see things others simply cannot. Chelsea are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. That's Nedved. Pirlo. Pele. That's very neat. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition.
And Gullit! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nedved has the space to scheme. Bale, looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion...
He's having a shot! Off the post! Messi. Chelsea still have the cards to affect this game. Has a look and plays it forward. That is a crunching tackle. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Cruyff. That's a good run down the left. And it's Gullit. Vieira. Looking to play him in. Goes for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are disappearing out of sight. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
A case now of complete control. And he's had it nicked away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's tidy. He's dealt with that really well. Ferry, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Bale proves just a little bit... Bale! No, he's missed it.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Chelsea are closing in on a comfortable win. Looking for the run. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Ferry. And it's Thuram. Messi. The final 5 minutes. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's found it, it's Bale! And he should have made it 4. And he's going to be disappointed with that.
2 added minutes has been...
Might be dangerous. Bale! Oh, that is rather wayward. Thuram. Here's Nedved. Pirlo. Adriano. And we're done. Chelsea looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Bale taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Regional Police Department.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me, and to wish you all Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello,
The
everybody,
fans
and
have pulled out
welcome
all
to
the stops
today's
to make
match.
this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're very much on the way now.
Andrei Shevchenko has to be the greatest player to emerge from the former Eastern Bloc.
He is the name, isn't he?
Well, when you think he terrorises Europe's best defenders by doing the most beautiful work in the beautiful game, and we're talking goal machine.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Tonali, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Bale. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And he's intervened well there. Chance here to counter. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Desailly gets a foot in here. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Great vision, nice interception, well timed. Tonali. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Desailly promptly onto that, and that is that. Chelsea have had the ball in promising areas, but nothing to show for it. Threads one in. Can he get on the end of this?
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Hullet. Now it's Bale. He's having a hit! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Nedved is there, and he can pick it up. And that's gone loose. It's a good spell of possession, this. It's Bale! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Bale goes short. Now it's Bale. And there's the shot! And that's off target.
Bale clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Shifted upfield. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. Some intricate passing looking... Ibrahimovic! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Chelsea have their second corner now. Goes for a shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, well played, well sorted out. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Chelsea have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
No way he was going to let him past. Bale might just make this. Ceballos tries to pass it through. Silvestre makes the interception. Wan-Bissaka looking for the run. Pull it. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Vieira has it in a wide position. Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Desailly is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. He's looking wide. Nedved with the delivery. Good read, needed to be. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Now it's Bale.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Out towards the flank. No way through, so back it comes.
Chelsea have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Tonali.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's picked his way through. Vieira. Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. Yamal. Now it's Bale. Ceballos. Spread to the right.
There will be one
Pull
minute
it.
added time.
He's made sure that's not getting through. Gerrard. Vieira. Ceballos. And the referee has blown for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So off we go again.
Chelsea clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Wan-Bissaka kept his eye on it, and he's there. Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Chelsea are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Showing good feet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Couldn't squeeze it through. Knocks it into space. Shot at goal! He scored!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Impressive jump! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Shevchenko is offering a wry smile there.
Nesta. Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash. And it's Gullit. Now who's going to be first to this?
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He's found a way through. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Ferdinand did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Bale. Now it's Shevchenko.
This is the time you need that pace.
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Heading backwards.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gerrard. And this is Gullit. Out of play for a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Gullit. Number 8. Gerrard. Number 14.
Cafu is looking to influence the game from out wide. And this is Ronaldo.
Cafu. Number 19. Pele. Number 17. Bellingham.
Chelsea are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Can he get it through? Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Pele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game.
Chelsea surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now it's Messi. And now the breakaway. No way through there. Now he's off and running. And here's Batistuta. And it's Simons. And he welcomes it in. He's got away. This looks promising.
Substitutions taking place.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. That's Nedved. He has found the way through. Big chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's gone out for a throw-in. Cafu carries the ball down the right. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. That's going across goal.
Chelsea nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
He's shifting through the gears here. And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cafu with the clearance. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
There will be 3 minutes
Aims beyond the defence. And he's managed to get free. Xavi Simons. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Nedved. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Messi. Well, he's not going to get any further than that. And time is up. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
And this is a quick reminder to let
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, a bit of a scrappy affair, not quite a smash and grab.